Who is your teacher? Everything can be, everything is our teacher. My biggest teachers are the plants, but also my cat is my teacher. My dog is my teacher. Um, Babies are my teachers. Every year, as spring comes around, as fall comes around, I am ever so mindful of the seasons of this life circle, this life cycle. Ever so mindful that everything has a season. So it's February, it's the middle of February, and this beautiful plant that just springs up in my garden everywhere, every year, is a big teacher for me. It reminds me of life. There isn't really much that we need to do. Life just takes care of itself. This plant is life, your life. My cat, my dog, the trees, life. You hear the birds in the background, life. The birds are also my big teachers. You see, the birds don't worry about anything. I have the red birds in my yard, the wren birds, and several other birds that I don't even know their names, the robins. And during the winter time, because I'm in Georgia, during the winter time, they migrate, they go somewhere. Not sure where they go, but there aren't too many birds around during the winter season, the colder time. I guess they go somewhere where it's warm. I'm not too sure. But a few weeks ago, I noticed that as when I woke up in the mornings, this is what I woke up to: the singing of my friends, the birds. They said the birds don't worry. They sing every day. And even the ones that are around in the winter season and the cold time and the rain, I hear them singing. They sing at night, in fact. And they wake me up in the morning with their beautiful music. So I learned from the birds, and they soar high, high top of the tree, and they sit. And then I see some bigger birds, the hawk, and they just kind of circle and they circle and they'll circle for hours, just flying and observing, I guess, what's below, what's beneath them. They're so free, the birds. See, they don't have minds like us human and think too much and worry. They just live. This beautiful plant I learned from because during the winter time, I don't see these flowers. The plants are there in the winter season, even in the very cold winter season. The actual plants are there. They're not as green, but they're there. And then without any warning, these flowers they just come up. And they'll be there for a bit. And then the flowers fall off and they become food for the earth. Like you and I will become food for the earth one day. Because you know what? We too have a cycle. We too came as a baby after 38, 42 weeks in our mom's womb. Then our mom gave birth to us, and we are here on earth for a season, and then we pass along, and our bodies become food for the earth. It's a cycle of life. My pear and plums, the trees look like they were dead, all dried up. But now I see blossoms and tiny leaves coming out, because the season of spring is around the corner. Season of life. Learning from nature. My cat doesn't worry about anything. As soon as she doesn't like to be inside, she's an outdoor cat. We have a shed where she sleeps and eats and whatever whenever she wants to be inside, but she likes to be outside most of the time. She doesn't worry. In fact, there are some cats around my neighborhood who have no home, but they find a house and they sneak underneath your house and they find somewhere warm to be when it's cold. And they will hunt, and they'll kill squirrels and whatever else that they kill. They hunt for food. If you don't feed them, they don't worry. My cat knows how to relax, especially if it's a sunny day. She'll climb on a chair or something outside, and she'll just lay down and chill for hours. No worry. Our dog loves to play, and she'll play. We throw the ball to her and she'll chase the ball. She'll pick up the ball with her mouth. She'll play what we call dog football. Feed her and provide a place for her to curl up and sleep. She doesn't even need a bed. So long as her dog has a little, even if we didn't provide a mat, she'll be quite content on the floor. But we have a little mat that she likes to curl up on and sleep. And sleep. She doesn't worry. She loves to play. She'll sit at our foot, at our bedside, curl up, and just chill. Now, we humans, we're a little different. We have minds that worry and fret and concern ourselves. But the Bible says we shouldn't worry about anything, because life, which is God, provides. Just like how life, which is God, provides water for this plant and the many, many plants across the globe, provides nourishment in the soil for this plant and the many, many plants across the globe. And look how beautiful this plant is. You see the tree above, the leaves fell off in the fall, and they decompose and provide nourishment for this plant. And then there's the rain. If you notice, there's dew on these plants overnight. Dew, rain, that provides nourishment for this plant. This plant never works, never toils, never worry. All this plant needs is provided. All the nutrient this plant needs is in the soil. The rain provides nutrients and hydration for this plant. And it lives and thrives and goes through the cycle once again next year. Everything has a season. Everything has a season. Now, I want to show you this what looks like a dried up root. This is actually this. Looks all, see how it looks like it's dried up, look like it's dead? That's actually a wild grape vine. And when I first saw this, I thought it was dead. So we actually started chopping them down. And then we noticed as spring came, little blossoms, little leaves start coming up. And before you know it, we had hundreds of wild grapes falling from the tree. So even though it looked dead, it wasn't. It was alive underneath there. And sometimes we worry because we look at certain situations and it looks hopeless, looks dead. But underneath, it's alive. It's alive. So if we would learn from nature, we wouldn't worry so much. Oh, we would not worry so much because life, which is God, provides all that we need. All that we need. And you know, we don't need a whole lot. Food, clothing, shelter, family, friends. Yeah. And God provides all of that. So don't worry. The Bible says God provides for the beautiful lily and they never toil. And He will also provide for us. Learn from nature. Wake up like the bird with a song on your lips. Sing, sing, sing. Don't worry. And take time to observe the plants, the beautiful lilies, the beautiful flowers. They don't toil, but look how beautiful they are. Relax like the cat. Sleep content and play like the dog, like a puppy, like the baby. Babies don't worry. Feed them. Keep them dry. Some of them, even when they poo and pee, they don't fuss. They don't cry. They'll cry when they're hungry and they want to be held and loved. But babies are usually very content and they don't stress. Learn from the baby. This life cycle is so short that it's really not worth living it. Living this life journey, walking this life journey in stress and anxiety and worry. Because before you know it, it'll be evening, the evening of this life cycle for us. And we would have wasted our morning and our afternoon worrying about things. And the evening creeps up on us with unaware. And before you know it, we have regrets about having wasted most of our lives worrying without spending time to appreciate the bird, the cat, the dog, the baby, the flowers around us. Listen to the birds. Let them teach you to be free, to be happy, to be content. The Bible says, be still. It is in the stillness that you will know. You will know happiness. It is in the stillness you will know happiness. It is in the stillness that you will know peace. It is in the stillness that you will know joy. It is in the stillness that you will know contentment. Ah, be still, that you might know. Everything has a season.